When I see things like this, it brings to mind how many nations, how many powers have ruled the land of Israel. And when I see things that were brought in from Africa, or the coins, or the things that were used as money from Africa, that's when I become proud. Africans, we did business with every country, every nation of this world. Here it says Catman Numismatic Pavilion. Here it reads, the Catman Numismatic Pavilion was established in 1962 on the initiative of Leo Catman, 1895 to 1963, a pioneer, halot, economist, entrepreneur, amateur archaeologist, and numismatist who became an expert on the coins of the land of Israel. So this is a department that shows the different kinds of money, or before and after coin usage in Israel. Primitive money. Money plays an important role in our lives. It would be hard to imagine what our world would look like without it. We define money as anything used for making payment according to a law or a written code which ensures its value and acceptability. Bracelet-shaped ingots from Africa, 19th to 20th century. Manillas. Glass shell and metal beads from Africa, 19th to 20th centuries. Thai money. Necklace from Africa and necklaces from the ancient Near East. Payment in metals. Even before the introduction of coins, the peoples of the ancient Near East had achieved highly developed economic and trade standards. For thousands of years, they used to pay for goods and services with commodities such as cattle, corn, or wool. Sometimes they used precious metals as a medium of exchange in order to facilitate the evaluation of goods. Fixed units of weight were determined. Here it is written, and Abraham weighed to Ephron the silver which he had named in the audience of the sons of Heth, 400 shekels of silver, current money with the merchant. Genesis 23:16. And Abraham was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. Genesis 13:2. Okay, this big greeny thing, it says ox-hide copper ingot from Cyprus, 1400 to 1200 BCE. Wow. All these were used as payments. Today, we only accept money. Money. Well, there are some places that still keep to tradition and accept cattle, accept animals, and other things, weights from biblical times, the shekel and its multiples. So these are shekels, gera. Wow. So one of these small things represents like 1 shekel, depending on how heavy it weighs. Limestone molds for casting coin, blanks, base covering area, 2nd to 1st centuries BCE. So they use this in making coins. Nice. The striking of coins. Wow. Interesting. The minting of coins. The invention of coins in the 7th century BC led to the minting process, involving 3 basic phases: casting or cutting blanks, engraving the dies, then tampering them by heating and quenching, striking the coin by placing a blank between 2 dies and hitting the top die sharply with a hammer. Beautiful. Sidonian double shekel. This is Jewish community tokens. From the Templars period, usually Constantinople, Beirut, Rome, Jerusalem, New York, from Haifa. This is history. Byzantine weights. Scales for weighing coins. Wow. Alright, here it reads the beginning of coinage, Greek coins. These are Greek coins, 6th century BCE. Greek coins, 5th century BCE. And this is the Great Age of Greek coins, 430 to 323 BCE. Beautiful. And this is Persia and Alexander the Great. And this is Hellenistic portraiture. And this is the coinage of the Ptolemies. Ptolemy 1, Ptolemy's coin reverse. And this is the Seleucid coinage. Portrait of Cleopatra VII. It's a copy. Head of the Jewish king Agrippa. So this is the land of Israel under Persian rule, 6th to 4th centuries BCE. And this is the coins of the Hasmoneans, 2nd century BCE to 1st century BCE. The Jewish War, 66 to 70 CE. In the last years of Nero's reign, the Jews of Eretz Israel waged war against Rome. During that war, the Jewish authorities issued silver coins. Silver issuance, the strict prerogative of the Roman emperor, implicitly declared Jewish independence. The Herodian coinage, 37 BCE to 100 CE. Beautiful. Portrait of Julius Caesar, copy. Israel under foreign rule. Eretz Israel under foreign rule. So in general, this room is dedicated to the different coins used right from the medieval times until the modern era. When I see things like this, it brings to mind how many nations, how many powers have ruled the land of Israel. It brings to mind. And when I see things that were brought in from Africa, or the coins, or the things that were used as money from Africa, that's when I become proud. Africans, we did business with every country, every nation of this world. So it isn't surprising when I go to a museum and I see things from Africa, because we were everywhere, either exploited or we used ourselves as bargain, or we even did them themselves. So we're just everywhere. So let's check some other place. This is the Alexandrian Museum of Postal History and Philately. Let's see what this museum has in store for us. the history of airmail service in Eretz Israel, 1919 to 1925, and throughout the years, year 1950, and the different types of mails they used and the means of transporting these mails. And these are all telephones. I know Gen Zs would never know what kind of a phone this was. At least I'm proud that I came to meet this telephone, some of them. I think this was a car. It's used as a postal car. Beautiful ride, and it's even Ford, nice. These are cameras, analog cameras, 1860 to 2000. Wow. Now look at this one. Flight attendant in front of El Al aircraft ramp. This was in 1970. Wow. here. Welcome to Israel. All right, let's check some of that place out. Let's go this way. Huh? Recording? Yeah. Huh? YouTube. Okay. This is a construction of a boat or ship. Nice. With cartons. Still more rooms. Okay, this is still under construction. Let's check here. This has to do with photography. All right, it seems I am done with this department. It was interesting. Here, once in a while, it's good to see some cool works of art. So I went down, I saw, and I'm now taking myself back up. But I think I am done with exploring this part of the museum. So thank you very much, Postal Museum. And what have we learned here? At least we've seen the different kinds of mails that were sent from the land of Israel into the land of Israel. At least I think before 1919. So, see you guys next time. Let's go check out some cool ceramics. From outside, it already tells us what we should be expecting inside. All right, let's check it out. Okay. Welcome to the ceramic part of the Eretz Israel Museum. Shalom. Invention of pottery and beginning of pottery making. Beginning of pottery making, Neolithic period. Hi. This is huge. Alright, I've found something interesting. In North Nigeria, as in other regions of Africa, there are villages where a considerable part of the population, men, women, and children, together engage in pottery making during the dry season. Okay. So, this is definitely pottery from North Nigeria and Ethiopia. Contemporary village potters, North Nigeria, Ethiopia. Well-made ware in ancient Eretz Israel. Methods of pottery making. So guys, just to explain, this section is not pottery from only Israel, it's from other parts of the world. Here you can see is from Mexico, and this one is from Nigeria and Egypt, and this one here is from ancient Cyprus. Beautiful. And what is this green donkey here? Edenware green copper glaze. Some of them are huge. Two anthropoid coffins on loan from the Israel Museum, Jerusalem. So these are coffins for mummifying the mummies. Greek terracottas, Cypriot terracottas, Phonery lekitoi, whatever that is, fertility figurines, Iranian art.
טוב, זה עוד לא סופי, אבל זה ממש רק התחלתי, אתה יודע.
we're done with the pottery section. And now, guys, I want to take a little break, or maybe a long break, because I am very, very hungry. I need to eat something so I can continue with this exploration. So see you guys in the next part. Bye for now.